Welcome to Cards on Blast. Now, here's your hosts, JT and the Bird.
Hey, welcome into Cards on Blast. Yes, we are your home for the latest trading card news, market moves, and deep dives into the world of collecting. You're hanging with your guys, JT and the Bird. This is episode number 40. 40.
Oh no, we're on the downslide now. We've hit 40. Our bones are aching. What is happening to us?
This is where everything goes bad. Trust me, you wake up and you fall over in the morning. You don't even know why. But
why I hurt.
This is episode 40. This is a City Spotlight on Dallas today. We're going to be cruising down to Texas, to the Arlington, Dallas area, to be more specific. And of course, I'd like to welcome in my guy with the coolest hat I've seen on this show so far, my friend Bird. What's up, Bird?
What's cracking? Have you never seen this hat that I got?
Never seen that hat. What kind of hat? Is that a Cubby's hat?
Hold on, it is. Hold on, let me flip it. I got to take the headphones off.
Okay, we're going to see Bird's hat here. Wow. It's like a comic book Cubs hat.
It's a comic book Cubs hat that I bought right across from Wrigley when I was in Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah, here, I'll wear it this way because I like the Cubs being up in the front.
That's so cool. Yeah, I remember walking around by Wrigley, and there's tons of shops. I mean, there's tons of places to get cool stuff over there, and I wish I would have splurged a little more, but it was all Cub stuff, and you see my hat here.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know. I had to do something I've never done before yesterday. I wore a Chicago White Sox hat yesterday.
Whoa, you had to?
Yeah, well, my kid's on the White Sox.
Oh.
So,
got it.
As a good dad, I got to support his team.
Mm-hmm.
And all that made me sane was thinking, keep the chrome to the side of this White Sox hat. And that's all I could feel about it. I just loved it. I was like, all right, I got a little Dr. Dre going on here.
I feel like Dr. Dre in the early 90s, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I felt a little bit Dre-ish. So.
Well, I've bitten that bullet a couple times, my friend. My son played for the Dodgers, the Orioles, he played for so many different teams.
I had a son play for the Dodgers as well, my oldest, and I was like, I have to wear a Dodgers hat.
That's tough.
Oh my God, kill me.
It was tough. Luckily, I was like the bench coach for the Orioles one, and I didn't mind wearing the Orioles hat. That was kind of a cool hat with the bird on it and everything, as you would probably like, my friend. So yeah, that was cool. But hey, welcome in. We're going to have a trip to Dallas today. A little warmer than last week. A little drier than last week.
Yeah.
Seattle's pretty drizzly.
Although, to be fair, Dallas can get pretty wet too.
I'm sure it can, but it's probably a lot nicer most of the time than Seattle.
The monsoon season is rough.
Okay, gotcha. All right. But hey, before we get into that, before we crack any packs, before we do anything really, really fun, let's get you the news. We're going to hit you with some hobby headlines.
And now, hobby headlines.
All right, we got a couple first looks for you of some cards that are going to be dropping here in the in the near future, actually. And I know we usually do that in the new releases, but these are kind of a little special to me, I feel like. So I'm throwing them in the hobby headlines instead of the new release portion. I think we got enough new releases to cover. So the first one I want to show you is the 2026 Topps Brooklyn collection. Now, this is a Marvel collection. It's a timeless tribute to Captain America. It's available March 6th. Apparently, they even put the time here at 12 p.m. Eastern. So it looks like this is probably going to be a very popular product. Topps celebrates the Star-Spangled Bannered Avengers 85th anniversary with the 2026 Topps Brooklyn collection, a vintage-inspired set that bridges the gap between World War II roots and modern premium technology. The 50-card base set features a massive lineup of allies and foes, highlighted by Welcome to Brooklyn postcards, inserts, and You Are Worthy stained glass mosaics. Hint at Thor, right?
Okay.
Collectors can hunt for an era-specific parallel, numbered to 41, distinguished service tributes to real-life veterans, and original art cards featuring the iconic Brooklyn Captain America statue. Is there an actual statue in Brooklyn for Captain America?
I don't know. I didn't know that was. Yeah, I guess maybe.
We might need to look that up. I don't know if that's a real thing or if that's just in the comic book world.
Hey, Brooklyn, where you at?
Hey.
Tell us what's up. Do you got a statue of Captain America, eh?
Hey. They say a lot in Brooklyn, apparently.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of people walking down the street going, hey. No. The collection is rounded out with high-end hits, including Marvel Studios autographs, comic creator signatures, and unique Shield die-cut sketch cards. So, of course, we have this really old-school Wolverine. That looks like probably the first rendition of Wolverine with that mask on.
Yeah, it's definitely an older version of it.
Yeah, I think that's from the, which we went over a few weeks ago, the Incredible Hulk first edition of Wolverine, the first appearance, I should say, of Wolverine. Yeah. And this is a 1 of 15 Wolverine. We have a Bucky Barnes who looks nothing like he does in the movies, apparently, in the comic books. That's a 1 of 5. We've got a Falcon who actually has a Falcon. I don't remember him actually ever having a real Falcon, but looks like he does.
He didn't in the movie, the movies, but in the comics he did. That's part of what his shtick was. And
this is kind of a 1 of 1, probably superfractor there. As you can see with the kind of gold outlining on the card. And then this is this last one is Crossbones of the kind of base-ish looking parallels, I would say. That's a 1 of 75. Yeah, 1 of 75 for the black. Then we have that stained glass You Are Worthy kind of. I think these might be the case hits bird. But this is of, I forgot what this guy's name was. It's like it's in a rendition of Thor. Starts with a G. I cannot put my finger on it at the moment.
Okay.
Probably should have wrote it down. Dang it. That's my fault. But
that's
whatever.
Right.
They also have 1 of 1 autographs of the actual movie stars who played these characters. Of course, Chris Evans playing Captain America. What's Bucky's, the Winter Soldier? What's his name? I forgot.
I don't know the actor's name that plays Bucky.
Oh,
I know Anthony Mackie is Falcon.
Correct.
But I cannot remember the Winter Soldier's name.
James. No, his name is James Buchanan Barnes. That's
yeah.
God. And I know Anthony Mackie because he was Papa Doc too. He got creamed by Eminem. Just FYI.
Return of the Mac.
Yep. This is a pretty cool New York Heroes insert of Spider-Man. See, now these are it's a little confusing because they're called Brooklyn's. Right? They have something to do with Brooklyn, but they're kind of just the Marvel card, I would say. I don't know why they're naming it the Brooklyn thing. I guess just to honor Captain America's 85th anniversary. Makes sense, right? And then here we got the 1 of 1 Captain America right next to the Captain America statue there in front of the Brooklyn Bridge, which that leads me to believe that it's not a real thing. It's probably just in comic lore, I would think, is where that lives. There's also a Team Cap Black Panther, 1 of 1 there. So you've got, if you guys remember in Civil War, he was on Team Cap. Was he on the other team? He was on the other team.
He was on the other team.
That's kind of weird. Yeah, because he wanted Bucky Barnes in the movie. That's right. That's so weird. The Living Legend looks like a cutout from a newspaper insert there as well. So I might be trying to find these, but you know how it goes, man. My Marvel search has not been very good.
See, they're easy to find if you want to pay enough.
If you want to pay enough, I guess would be, which I don't. I'd rather just try to find a box at like Target or a card store.
Yeah.
Sports card shops don't ever carry this stuff, though. It would help.
Yeah, sometimes, rarely, not all the time, but yeah, occasionally you find it.
And then the 2 comic book stores I have within reach of me, one of them only sells comics. I don't know why. They're like stuck up or something. They think cards are too good for them. And then that one store we went into, what was the name of that store in Davis? Bizarro World. Yeah, they were just kind of all over the place with stuff. So
yeah, they were very like old school comic store where there's tons and tons of product everywhere, and you just got to go digging. It was a treasure hunt of comic books. It was, and then a lot of stuff stacked on top of each other, and it checks out for Davis.
I think you're right. Next up, our next first look is at Topps Chrome Black, the Star Wars edition, but we have some of the autographs that have dropped. Of course, we had Samuel L. Jackson playing Mace Windu. That's a 1 of 1 there. I think most of these are 1 of 1 or 1 of 5s. We have Adam Driver as Kylo Ren.
Otherwise known as my brother-in-law. He's not actually my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law looks just like him.
Oh, he looks like him? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, what are you talking about, dude?
So much so.
Okay.
We've got
Natalie Portman as Padme, of course. The mother of, wait, maybe I shouldn't say it if you've never seen Star Wars, but who hasn't seen Star Wars?
I mean, I don't know. There's somebody, I'm sure.
Yeah. We've got Giancarlo Ernesto as Moff Gideon, which of course was from the Mandalorian series. And then we have Pedro Pascal. I almost said Pascal. Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian. Pascal, yeah.
Pascal, hello.
It's a fiasco. How much of a fiasco?
Do you like Pedro Pascal?
He's kind of weird.
I'm a fan. That movie he did with Nicolas Cage, where you've seen the meme of it, and he's like staring at Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage like.
I mean,
it's pretty funny.
Good actor.
He's very good. He's very funny, and he was very good on My favorite thing I've ever seen him do was Saturday Night Live. He did a skit where he woke up from a coma and he was a Valley girl, and his wife's trying to convince him, like, "Babe, do you remember me?" He's like, let's put a pin in it, okay?
Huh. My favorite thing he's done is he was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's true. He was the Sand Snake.
Yes, and when he was very good in that role. Of course, it was cut short by getting his head smashed in.
Yeah, the Mountain does that kind of thing.
Yep.
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Who gave you the order? Yeah, exactly. But Pedro Pascal, of course, as the Mandalorian, and then that's on a 1 of 1, like gold. You can kind of see the gold in the background there, of course. Next up, first look is Brushstrokes canvas stock cards that are found in the 2026 Upper Deck Golf. This first one we have is of John. These are so cool. I love the art rendition cards, especially of somebody so cool like John Daly. Just a legend in itself.
Now, who's the guy in the top right corner of that picture? Is that also John Daly?
No, that's our next card here. So if you go down to the actual cards, probably your next page there. I don't know if you're digitally doing this or if you printed it out today.
I did print it out, but it was so freaking small that I'm doing it from my phone.
Okay, you need to change your settings on your notes. By the way, it's your settings.
I did change. Well, never mind. It's complicated. It's on the small print version. Currently, but
it saved you paper.
I know it did. It was wonderful.
There you go. Next up, that is Wyndham Clark, buddy.
Gotcha. Okay, I was trying to figure out why the two were on the same card. I was like, "What the hell?"
No, that's not the same card. That's just the preview kind of cover page.
Okay, So yeah. All right, fabulous. No, I get it now.
Yep,
we're fabulous.
And then last one I have to preview here is Rose Zhang. She's one of the top female golfers out there. She's pretty dang good too. She could shame us on the course. That's for sure.
That's not hard.
There's
12-year-olds that would smoke me on a golf course.
On a good day, I might be able to stand close to her. It'd have to be a really good day, though.
Yeah,
really good day, and I'd really need to throw something at her while she's swinging a couple times. So,
perfect.
I would do that if I had to. Okay. All right. Next story is PSA is actually put this PSA out. That's kind of weird to say, but PSA put out this PSA and is finding flaws in a specific card, which is the 2025 Prism Football base and parallel cards. This is kind of weird that even they would even do this. But first off, if you look at this cover page, you can clearly see the lines on the back of the card from the printing machine, right? I'm guessing that's what it's from.
Yeah, Josh Sweat.
Yeah, and who would be grading this Josh Sweat card? I don't know. I don't even know who Josh Sweat is. But basically, they put out this on their Instagram page, and they said what we're seeing is roller line imprints on the reverse of base and parallel cards across the 2025 Prism Football. The lines run vertically, top to bottom. They continue across much of the card, and it originates during factory production. So they're just basically telling you to carefully inspect the reverse side of your card. The roller lines are visible to the naked eye under proper lighting and can significantly impact the grade. Well, duh, people. If you're not looking, okay, this is a 1 of 1 card too. Apparently, if you look at the slab picture. You might not be able to see it with your small pictures here, but you can see it right on the picture of the player. It says 1 of 1 underneath Prism there, on the PSA slabbed version of that card. But yeah, I mean, if you're not expecting your cards enough and you don't see this before sending it in, I think that's a bad on you.
And well done, Panini, by doing your product really crappy.
Yeah.
Because what are you doing letting cards go out with that? I mean, Prism's hard enough to get in a straight line at this point, but now you're putting roller lines on the back of it. I mean, you've already bowed the hell out of them, so why don't we just go ahead and put some roller lines on them so make sure that you can't grade nice cards? Because what if that's
correct?
I mean, this is Josh Sweat. I don't even know who Josh Sweat is. I've never heard his name. But clearly 1 of 1 is what you're telling me based on what you're seeing. But what if that's a 1 of 1 Jaden Daniels and you put roller lines all over the back of it? And it's like, bro,
I mean,
do better.
It's still a 1 of 1. It's still
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, the grade's the grade, I guess. You
correct.
Can't with a 1 of 1, but it's still like, come on. Like,
right.
We got to do 1 of 1s like perfect.
They need
like,
to
let's
be
find
the
a way to make them
best
better.
Cut, the best rolled out of a machine. Yes, absolutely.
And if they suck, like, inspect them. And if they suck, redo it.
Yeah.
It's a 1 of 1.
Quality control. Somebody should be fired, I think. Yeah. If you let those cards go out, they need to fire somebody. So, okay, wait. Inspect your cards before you send them into PSA. You should be doing that anyway. We've told you that many, many times here. You know,
yeah, it's hard enough to get a 10. It's hard enough to get a 10 on PSA without, paying somebody. I mean, submitting the card perfect. So
right. Okay, next up, here are some $1 million cards that are still out there in packs, in boxes somewhere that you could pull today by going out and getting these. Now, I'm sure the boxes of these older products are probably astronomical because of the fact that these are still out there. I have not looked, but these are some of the cards you could still pull today that would fetch a very high price. Number 1 being the 2009 Topps Chrome Steph Curry Superfractor 1 of 1. Never pulled, ladies and gentlemen. Never pulled. Crazy.
So, okay. I'll talk about what I'm going to say.
Go ahead. I want to look up and see how much this box is real quick.
Okay. So, they're claiming these cards have never been pulled. 1, how do they know? 2, who says somebody didn't pull these cards and just literally put them directly in a collection and didn't tell a damn person about it? Just because the majority of people that pull cards are putting them all over the damn internet,
correct,
doesn't mean everybody does that. Some old hat could have got this thing and been like, well, the internet's weird to me, and I'm going to put it in this case. Who knows? You could be chasing absolutely nothing.
I guess you're right. I guess, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So I just looked up a factory sealed hobby box for the 2009-10 Topps Chrome. On Golden, it's auctioning for $20,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
my
because
goodness.
they're banking on you finding that Steph.
Right.
That's it. That's the only reason they're able to put it at that price tag is that somebody's got that thing sealed, and everybody's looking for that Steph Curry.
Or it's in somebody's box
collection.
Right now. Personal collection.
It's in somebody's personal collection,
Correct.
just hanging out.
Yep.
Somebody bought sealed product and it's just hanging out in their house.
Yep.
And because
crazy,
based on everything else I know about Topps, they've usually put out the best damn cards in the first month anyway. So all those products were probably bought up and just shelved.
I don't know how prominent breakers were in 2009, but
no, that's what I'm saying. But there was people buying sealed. Sure. There was people buying sealed product to just hold.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They always do that.
They're buying and holding it. They're like, all right, I bought a case of Topps Chrome, and now it's sitting in my storage unit or sitting in my attic or who knows.
Worth $20,000 apparently sealed.
Yeah.
So there you go. Next up would be a 23-24 Upper Deck Connor Bedard Young Guns Gold Outburst 1 of 1. Now this I can see a little bit more because it's only a 23-24.
Yeah,
like a 2-3-year-old card.
Yeah.
Next is a Tom Brady 2023 Bowman Draft Gold. Number 12 of 50. So it looks like he personally, what does it say? Okay.
If baseball doesn't work out, there's always football.
There's always football.
It's
Funny Tom.
Is that his
I don't know. Maybe he was drafted by the Expos. I am not quite sure about that.
Yeah, I mean the Expos are still around when he started football, so
right. But this is a 2023 card, and apparently number 12 of 50 is the only one that hasn't been pulled. Is that what I'm seeing here?
I would assume that the 12 is his number match because he's TB12.
That it is. Maybe it has been pulled then, and they're just
that would be that would be the more important of them of that out of 50
number match. Yeah, I get people are crazy like that. That's right. A 2018 Panini Prism Luka Doncic. Excuse me. I don't know why I tripped up there. A black 1 of 1 has not been pulled yet, according to the powers that be. A 2024 Olympic Games Topps Now Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant gold auto 1 of 1. Really cool card.
Yep,
super
cool. That is a very cool card. That'd be a cool card to get.
A 2003 Upper Deck Ultimate Collection LeBron James Logo Man autograph 1 of 1.
Okay.
And then a 2017 Topps Chrome UEFA Champions League Kylian Mbappe. Did I say it right?
You did.
Woo! Superfractor 1 of 1. I love it. I love it.
Jackpot, baby.
I said it right, finally. It only took 37 shows. All right. Let's get on to our new releases for this week. First up, 2025 Leaf Optichrome Baseball releases March 6, 2026. Of course, the year of our Lord, 2026. These are cool. I kind of really like these. I'm digging these cards, Bird. First up, there is a Raleigh Fingers / Trevor Hoffman auto.
Okay.
Really cool. Next up, I've never heard of this guy, Roch Klowiski. Never heard of him.
Chowalski?
That's
what I'm going to say, Chowalski.
Lincoln Chamovsky?
That's right.
If you know who that is, please chime in on the comment section. We're not going to tell you. That is the trivia for the day. Where does Lincoln Chamovsky come from? Just FYI.
I just saw something on that actually yesterday, which was funny. I was doing.
Don't give it away.
I'm not. But it was actually because after that character, the actor who played him ended up going and playing in the movie Airheads, and Adam Sandler,
correct,
basically said, "Yeah, I stole you from the person who did the other movie." And he said, because I wanted you to be in the movie. And he's like, I had to sell it to the director and be like, yeah, you need this guy as a rocker. So yeah, Sandler was, and the actor that played Link, was like,
yep,
what? I've never heard this story. And he's like, yeah, that's exactly how it happened.
Right.
And he's like, but the director flew out to like try and get me to come to and he's like, yeah, I know. Cause I told him he had to.
Here's a little hint as well. This soundbite is from what we're talking about.
What?
Busted.
That's from that. Just FYI.
There you go. Already.
That's a little hint. So let us know in the comments what that's from. All right. We have an aquatic, which is a very kind of weird theme. I'm like, why do they have this? But it's a Nolan Ryan autograph with a big old shark behind him.
Yeah. I don't get
that either. It's just something to put on the card, I guess.
Is it because he's great and he's white? Is that?
Whoa, hot take.
I don't know. Just there's a great white shark behind him. I don't know. What the hell?
I don't know.
I've
either,
never
buddy.
in my history known. I never knew Nolan Ryan as
like a shark,
the great white or the shark or anything. Right. Like it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Be quiet back there. I'm trying to record a show here.
Right. Yeah. Be quiet back there.
Yeah. All right. Next up was a triple autograph card of Tim Raines, Pete Rose, and Steve Garvey. That is a gem of a card right there.
That's cool.
Looks like it's a do up insert. I guess that's what they're calling those. Next, Mike Piazza with the patch auto. I heard something that Mike Piazza was like a real big jerk, though. Somebody told me that honestly, it was like last week. We were talking, I don't know how Mike Piazza came up, but somebody was like, oh yeah, dude, he's a jerk. You go ask for an autograph. Like he won't even give you one, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know, just hearsay. We have a battle worn insert patch of Pete Rose, Super
Look at all
cool.
the Pete Rose stuff.
Then we have a Time Machines patch auto of the finest signature in the game, Mr. Ken Griffey Jr.
It's a nice auto,
right?
You say it every time we have a Griffey auto, and it is a nice looking auto.
Absolutely, good job.
You can tell he put effort into it. We appreciate that, kid.
I do.
All right.
I do. It's not just a K and J and Junior, and
right.
Yeah. All right. Next up for the new release, 2025 Topps Stranger Things releases March 10th, 2026. Are you a fan of Stranger Things, Bird?
I watched the whole series. Yes.
Okay.
It's good. I don't know if it's like as crazy good as people that like follow over it, but it was a good series. It was fun.
Okay. Yeah, I think I watched like the first season. It was all right. I just really couldn't get into it. And the kids grow up so fast. Any kids on TV.
I mean, they had like at least for the last season, they had like a 3.5 year break between between seasons. And it was like, all right, these kids are now like
20 something.
Oh, well, I mean, the actors actually were in their like, I think late 20s or early 30s for a lot of them. And they were playing just kids because they just looked really young. But yeah, it's fine. It was a good show. It was fine. Okay. It was, I enjoyed it. It was a fun watch. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, it's the best show I've ever seen. It was, for me, it was fun, like the nostalgic 80s stuff.
And we have, this childhood. Is like a authentic costume relic, it looks like, from 11 on a 1/1 auto, which is pretty cool. It does say, it's authentic costume relic. So I guess the actress, whoever, I forgot her name, Millie Bobby Brown or something.
Yep.
Yeah, it's her prerogative. Don't worry. We have an upside down person here on this card, Lucas. On the 1/1, I don't know who that is.
It's Lucas is one of the friends of the friend group of 11, and the other main like heroines, I guess, or whatever, like heroes of the show. But he's in the Upside Down, which is the alternate world.
Oh, I've heard of the Upside Down. Yeah. Actually, they even mentioned that in season 1, which is the only one I think I watched. Maybe I'll have to go back and. How many seasons are there? Do you know?
5.
5? Wow, that's a lot of watching. Okay.
In last season, and literally the last season, season 5 is like 8 episodes, but they're each like an hour and a half to 2 hours long.
Okay.
It was like watching full length movies every episode.
I canceled my Netflix, so I might not be able to watch it, but whatever. Right. A 1 of 10 of Henry Creel. I don't know who this actor is, but he is the one who autographed it with a very, very basic auto. He is the, spoiler alert, the main bad guy in the entire thing. Okay. We have of 5 of Dustin, an authentic costume relic card as well. Okay, that makes sense. Dustin's one of the friend group. That hair. He's the really smart one. That hair gets me every time. He looks like a young Kenny Powers. Kenny Powers. I don't even know what Kenny Powers is. Eastbound and Down. Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah. Sorry, I had to put the visual together. I was like, the name didn't strike me, but yeah, okay. I'd say a line from that show, but it's very vulgar, and we were trying not to curse on the show. So we have it looks like an 85 kind of replica, of Mike. Yeah. I don't know who Mike is. He's one of the main guys. He's the best friend of the kid that gets kidnapped in the first season. And then what looks like an 8-bit video game character select screen of, is it Venka's? It's Vecna's. Yeah, see, I put the N in front of the C. Yeah. Dyslexia. It hits at the worst time for me. Vecna's Revenge. That's right. And this looks like it's Will, I guess. Yeah, Will's the kid that gets kidnapped in the first season. Fair enough. You could tell me anything. I'm going to believe you. Winona Ryder's son in the first season. Winona Ryder. She did so well for herself, considering that she was like a kleptomaniac for a while in the early 90s. Mm-hmm. She's done well to revamp her career and do things. Sure. So good for you, Winona. Sure. The next up release is 2025 Topps Disneyland 70th anniversary. Releases on March 13th. I know Bird is having his day because Disney needs more money. He loves it. Hey, look, Disney's even got a thing now where you can go get special commemorative tickets at the park if you know where to find them. There's 5 separate places. Okay. Why do I know this? Because it came across an Instagram reel when I was scrolling and bored. I know a few weeks ago we reported on some Tomorrowland inserts. That's what this is from. That's what these are going to be.
Okay.
They're going to be in this Disney's 70th anniversary thing. But we do have some new other cards to show you, from Silver Screen to Main Street, a Tinkerbell and Peter Pan kind of insert there. We have a then and now insert of Tomorrowland, Imagination and Beyond. We have a Matterhorn Mountain.
Literally the roughest ride in the entire park.
What does it say? Concept art.
Yeah. Do you remember going? Have you been on the Matterhorn?
Oh, I used to go to Disneyland. My grandparents used to take me there like every year. It got ridiculous after a while.
That ride, like, as a kid, I thought it was a lot of fun. But when I went last time as an adult, I was like, I think I threw out my back riding this ride. It hits you so hard on the turns. And fun story, my wife's phone fell out of her pocket on that ride, ended up in the cart behind her, and then it called our entire family saying, "You've been in a car accident." Because iPhones do that. They notify people when you've been in a car accident, or they think it thinks you've been in a car accident.
Sure.
And like, we're looking for her phone and we're getting phone calls from family members going, "Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay?" We're like, "Yeah, we're fine." Why? And they're like, "Your phone called us and said you're in an accident. They're calling the cops to come check on you."
Wow.
I was like, "What?"
Wow.
I was like, "No, we're in Disneyland." Her phone randomly disappeared on Matterhorn.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Then there's a timeline. Looks like insert of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. Looks like from the very beginning, of course, when Disneyland opened. I think it was in 55. But this picture was taken in fall of 1966 on engine number 1. There's a snack time insert of Mickey's. What is that? A
beignet.
Beignet? What is a beignet, Mr. World Traveler?
Well, I think the most famous beignets are typically known for Louisiana, New Orleans kind of thing. It's kind of a Cajun kind of dessert down there in Nolans, if you will.
Okay.
And they're just big puffed like pastry dough with like powdered sugar on the outside.
Stuff I can't eat anymore, basically.
They're very light and they're very light. They're very good. But yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
And you can fill them with things too. You can put like, custard filling or cream filling or chocolate or whatever. But there's some that are just straight up just dough. Like they're like a big donut, but like softer and lighter.
Okay. I didn't realize they put so many cards on here. There's a lot of them. So timeline here, a 1 of 10. Looks like a happy haunt materializes. This is the creation of the haunted house. We have a nighttime spectacular voice talent. Looks like the live show of Phantasmo. Is that what Phantasmic?
Phantasmic.
That's it. Phantasmic. Sorry.
That must be the guy that was like, "Oh, watch this. I'm going to shoot
I think so. Yeah. I don't kind of thing. It doesn't say his actual. Oh, here it is. Brett Ewan as Brett Mickey Ewan. Mouse.
That's right.
Okay. We have and I do remember these Disney dollars. Looks like a relic of a Disney dollar.
I do remember those. Yeah.
I should have kept that. I bet you those would have been worth something now.
Could have made your own card and sold it on eBay.
Right. I don't know if they still do these Disney dollars or if that's just a thing of the past now.
No idea, brother.
Anyways, that's a 1 of 5. We have an Fantasyland insert of It's a Small World. Looks like honestly one of the first kind of posters for It's a Small World. And there's a Pirate's Life insert of, what is this? Anne Bonny and Mary Reed. Don't know who they are, but that's a
female pirate.
Well, obviously.
No, I know, but I mean, like historically, like they're in stories and stuff.
Okay.
No, I mean, I don't know if they're actual people, but the names are infamous with pirate stories.
It's like this a limited print of 67. And then, of course, we bring back the Buzz Lightyear of the Fantasyland inserts, the 1 of 10. And I will say, Bird, I've been to Disneyland so many times, but the most fun I've ever had was when you and I went.
You were like 16, huh?
We were 16. It was the first time I ever got like cut loose to go do whatever we wanted with no parents. Yeah. And there was the cheerleading national competition was happening that weekend across the street from Disneyland. There were freaking cheerleaders everywhere. But me and you were more concerned on how many rides we could get on.
Oh,
we were running through the park, dodging.
I remember you jumping over a little Asian baby in a freaking stroller, like hurdling it. And I was like, dude, you can't. You're gonna hit a baby. You're like, it doesn't matter. I got this. And we were like sprinting between rides.
I'm pretty sure we were on our way to Splash Mountain when that happened.
Yeah, and then we ended up in Splash Mountain, and we ended up talking to the cheerleaders in line with us and flirting and trying to, spit game, which we didn't have much of back then.
No, none.
But we definitely got our steps in that day, and by that I mean we were sprinting across the park.
Dude, that was so fun.
Yeah,
that was literally the most memorable time I've ever had at Disneyland, and I'm very grateful to your mother as well for just saying, "Okay, guys, bye, leave us alone."
It was fabulous. Yeah, no, that's. I am a firm believer that Disneyland is better with not kids.
Yeah,
either as adults alone or with teenagers that you can be like, guys, go have fun. Like. We'll go on a couple rides together, and then you guys go cut loose and have a good time. Me and mom are gonna go do something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like that's the jam. I'm waiting for the day when the little guy's older and he can cut loose with his older brother. Be like, hey, you're in charge of him. Go.
I need to go back to Disneyland. I don't think I've been since like 2012 when I was dating.
There's a lot of new. There's a lot of new stuff there now.
I told you about the girl I was dating, and her roommate was a Disney princess, right? She worked at Disneyland.
Yeah, I think
she was a dark-skinned girl, so she played all the dark-skinned princesses like Jasmine and Moana. I think is she's not really a princess.
Probably not by then. She's technically a Disney princess.
Well, she's a singer too, so she was in like the shows, and she did so much stuff. She got us in for free.
Nice.
And, this was back in 2012, and we got into the park early. There was nobody there. So weird. Okay. So weird to walk around Disneyland with like just people like setting things up for the day.
That's cool.
But yeah, still more memorable to go with you, my friend and partner in crime here, and just run amok around Disneyland. It was so awesome.
At this point, if we go again, though, both of us are going to get them little rascal scooters and drive around the park because we're so old.
They have those there now?
You can rent them, yeah.
Nice, yes.
Yeah, you can
we're
rent
doing
rascals
that because my knees can't take walking all day.
Yeah, we can be like, oh, I'm handicapped. I need to get to the front of the line. I'm so sorry.
10 minutes of walking, I will be handicapped.
Yeah,
okay?
just you got to hit Main Street and go to the mayor's office or whatever they call it, and then you say, yeah, I've got a disability, and they give you a disability thing so you can check into rides early.
Do you have to prove you have a disability? You just tell them.
I don't know.
Let's try. We'll try next time we're out there. All right.
Before we get in, I'll kick you in the knee and then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm really be limping.
Yeah, I'll be disabled at that point. Absolutely. Yeah, all right. That's the end of the hobby headlines. Trying to shorten up the show because last week's show was monstrous. It was very, very long. And if you made it through the whole thing, we commend you. Because Bird was even struggling to get through that one. So
yeah, it was like midnight by the time we finished. I was like, oh wait, no, it's only 7. It just felt like midnight.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the longest.
And I'm in a completely dark room with all the windows blacked out. Like I have no idea anyway. So
yeah, JT thinks he's in a casino. He's like, yeah, it's fine, no big deal.
That's it. All right.
I'm like looking out, watching the sun go down out my window, going, okay, it's dark. Oh, it's really dark now.
Yeah, you already complained about the light in your room, so I'm sure it was bad enough. So
well, now that we're recording on a Sunday morning currently, which is kind of nice actually because
I kind of like
the lighting. The lighting's actually a lot better in my office where I record this versus normal days where the sun is blaring through on Monday evenings into my windows and it screws up my lighting completely. So
yep. Yeah, my only difference was what day I shaved, so I didn't look like a sloppy mess on the show. So
yeah, well, I appreciate you shaving.
Well, you're welcome. It was all for you, buddy, I guess.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Worthless at this point.
Let's get into our next segment, Bird's favorite here. So let's fly on in. Let's crack that pack.
Time to crack that pack, where we open a pack live.
All right, Bird. I am starting a little adventure. It's going to take a while, and it's going to be multiple shows. But I got a hobby box of Topps Stadium Club.
Okay.
There is an autograph. 1 autograph per box. So it says right there, as you can see, hey, baseball's coming up. I figured this would be the perfect thing to start cracking as kind of the World Baseball Classics going on right now. Baseball should start in less than like 20 days, something like that. So this should take us through the beginning of baseball season, right on into the season. I had to wear my A's hat. You wore your Cubbies hat. I love it. We're getting ready for some baseball, man, and I'm really looking forward to baseball this year. So what are you cracking today, my friend, while I get this plastic off of you?
Well, if I move my big giant head here for a second, you can see behind me some One Piece.
I see it. I can see it.
Those right there are One Piece. So I got those yesterday. I was by Target, and I was like, oh, okay. And I seen they had it in. And so later that evening, my wife got off work, like I told the story previously, and I was like, oh, we'll cruise by. She can pick up 2 more packs for me.
Oh, lucky wife.
That's what I was hoping. Yeah. But she went in, and they did not have any left. So whatever, I got there at the right time. However, she walked out with something in her hand, and I thought, what the hell does she have? Because it wasn't packs. I could tell it wasn't packs. Like it was dark, and so it was kind of like me looking across the parking lot waiting for her to come out. And she comes out with this freaking magazine.
What the heck?
Yeah, and it's a Pokemon magazine, Fierce Fighters Collide, and she thinks she is
mad glare on that magazine.
Yeah, she thinks she is hilarious with that whole thing.
Book?
No, it's like a magazine. I mean, I don't know what's actually. I didn't even looked at it really, but it's got like different characters. It's got Connect the Dots. It's like a kids magazine, right? But on the outside, it has a Mega Evolution Fun Pack. It's a 3-pack of cards on the outside, and she thought it was hilarious. She's like, I got you cards. I don't know what you're complaining about.
So there's only 3 in there?
There's only 3 cards. But I picked something else up too. But I thought it'd be fun to open the 3-pack to see what the hell it is. But the other thing I picked up, because it came out a week and a half ago ish,
okay,
is this.
The Ninja
Turtles Magic the Gathering. So I, as a kid of the 90s or 80s, 90s, I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I was like, I thought I'd open that today as a secondary pack. So yes, I have a 3-card pack, and then I have the Turtle pack.
Dang, I wish I had the Vanilla Ice soundbite for you right now. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. That's right. This is cool. I can actually set this up like they have it in the store.
That's beautiful. I
love it. So that's how we're going to keep it. I'm going to keep it way over yonder. But these are, let's see. This is 8 cards per pack, 16 packs. So we can make this last a couple months if I open 2 a week.
There you go.
All right, let's do it. All right, we're just going to start off at the end here. We're going to do a row by row. If you're ready to crack, go ahead, buddy. This is going to take me a second.
All right, so I got the 3-pack first. That's the easy one. All right, so in the 3-pack, it comes with. Oh wow, this is awful. Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, they're fine. It's just 3 little pack cards here. We got a Helioptile, a Abra, and a Sobble. And this is kind of shiny. That's the best part.
Not much to that card though with the writing there. I mean,
no, there's not a lot to it.
Nothing written on there?
It's considered like it does have something written on it. It has its attack, but it's a very basic Pokemon. It's like the base level, so like Evolution 1. And it's got a surprise attack, and you flip a coin. If this tails, this attack does nothing. So that's all that says. But yeah, that is the.
It's like pulling a parallel of a guy who's batted once in the MLB and has a 0.0 batting average.
Yeah,
right?
No, it's not. I mean, it's fine. It's a fine card. It evolves into something better. So that's really what it's for.
All right. Well, let's see how we do on the Stadium Club. I don't know if I don't think I've ever opened this product before, so this is kind of a new adventure for me as well. But these are cool looking cards. They're very, I wouldn't say the top of the line tops, but they're better than they're more thicker than the kind of flagship product of Series 1. All right, we're starting with, hey, look at that. This is going to be a good box when you start off with this guy, Ken Griffey Jr.
There you go.
Right? It's nothing special, just the base, I believe. Yes, just the base, but sweet. All right. Next up, we got Luke Keshal. Doing a head first slide. That's cool. We've got Yanir Diaz from the Astros. I think this is a red parallel. Nice. Of Bobby Witt Jr. getting splashed on.
Okay. Nice.
That's a cool That's probably, I think it's his base card, just a red parallel, not numbered or anything. No. Okay. Next, we got a Jose Ramirez. Great name. Great name.
Right.
Just FYI, that's my grandpa's name. If you guys didn't know, that's why we say that.
Yeah.
Next up is Fernando Tatis Jr. These are great shots of these guys. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's doing like the Jordan pose.
Okay.
Like, what's he doing there? That's so cool. I don't think I'm going to take a picture of that and put it on the screen, but you can see it there. Next up, we've got a Yuri Perez of the Marlins. And then we've got a Jacob DeGrom from the, hey, we're going to Dallas today. There you go. Jacob DeGrom of the Rangers. All right. You got another one?
I do.
Go
so the
for
turtle
it.
pack. The turtle pack is the win. And then, so the
Heroes in a half
interior
shell.
pack, it has got April O'Neil and Donatello on it. So I thought I'd show you the difference between the outside cover and the inside. And
Turtle power, baby. Let's go.
Yep. Let's see what we get here. All right. We have Hamato Guardian Stance. Hamato Roshi. Mauser Attack. Ooh, everybody remembers the Mausers. Those are fun.
Wait, remind me again. What's the Mauser?
Mausers are the little robotic mice that have the opening.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And you fight them in that Turtles game that we would talk about. Anchovy and banana pizza. All right, that's a Michelangelo special. Cowabunga dude. Just Cowabunga. Crustacean Commando. I have no idea. It's like a big crab thing. Squirrel Noids. Robotic squirrels. Those I don't remember.
Nope.
Nobody. Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
All right, and then I got kind of a full art borderless thing here. Jenika's technique. Jenica. And that is this guy here.
Okay. Boy, that turtle looks massive.
Yeah, he's bigger in the screen than the rest of the characters, giving him that appearance. Now we're at New Generations Technique. So it must be a new generation of turtles or something. We have the Turtle Lair. Cool. All right, we got Michelangelo, Mutant Best Friend Forever.
Hey.
Got Mikey on it.
Nice.
Hard to get it
BFF.
out of that glare. So I'm a fan of Mikey. North Wind Avatar. Ooh, I don't know. That's a mystic card. So that's like a, I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's a higher end card.
Okay.
I'll bring it closer and see if I can get the glare off of it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, like I said, not 100% sure if that's worth anything, but a mystic is always cool to get.
And these are pretty new, right?
Yeah, they've been out for 2 weeks, maybe.
Got it.
I think. I mean, they did the promo 2 weeks ago, I think, and then the main drop was last week, I think, last Friday.
Okay.
And then this is a mountain card, and it's a rooftop. Turtles jumping across rooftops.
Sick.
So
I liked it.
Yeah, so I'll take a picture of those four for you folks so you can see them a little better than the glare allows for on the show.
No worries.
Yeah, that's it. That was the pack.
I've already opened my next pack. Just waiting for you there. So we've got an O'Neal Cruz card. We've got a Shota Imenaga.
There you go.
Yes.
Shota
I'm getting them. It just takes like 3 or 4 shows, you know?
It's fine.
Next up is Dalton Rushing. Wow, a little corner of that's all kind of messed up. Not a fan of that. I know, right? It's a rookie card, too. Need to hit up my Dodger friend to see if he's any good. I'm not fond, or I don't know much about him. We have, I guess we get one of these red parallels per pack. I'm not sure. But we have a red Pedro Martinez.
Okay.
So that's Pedro. We have here we go. This is a silver. That's like a hollow of Nolan Ryan concentration insert.
Okay, that's cool. Got him on the Astros.
Yeah, he looks super young in that picture too.
Nice.
Not like New York Mets young, but definitely super young Nolan Ryan there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, let's see, Francisco Alvarez, a Mason Wynn From the Cardinals, we have another rookie card of Luis Angel Acuna. I have a lot of his rookies, man. I hope this guy turns out to be something good because I got a lot of rookies. But this is a super cool picture of him. Looks like he's tracking a ball down, but he's also blowing a bubble. There's a bubble on his face from his gum.
Nice.
Maybe you can see that.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm trying to get it in closer, but the thing don't want to focus. So
I got it. You're good.
That's hilarious. Oh, and you got the... No, this isn't anything special, but it's like smoke on the side and like that. Do you see the two Mets? New Jersey, the mascot. See them in the background there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see him in the background on the top. Okay.
I don't know. I can't tell if this is like a special card or not. I don't think so. It just looks like the base card, but it's pretty cool. Okay. But that's it, buddy.
Yeah. Speaking of things that are different, my kids' baseball league, Little League, they've gone with the City Connect jerseys for some of the age groups. And so you have these very odd jerseys. Like you got the Boston Red Sox in teal and yellow.
Like the green one, right?
Yeah, the green one, like the greenish teal one.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's different.
You're the red Sox. Where did green come from?
Well, no, that even weirder is the White Sox at that level. My kid plays in the standard White Sox style jersey, you know, the blacks with the white logo and everything.
Okay.
But the City Connect jersey for the White Sox is actually black and red.
Like the Bulls, huh?
A little bit, yeah. And it's very weird. And I was like, what team is that? And I was like, what? I'm like, is that at the old Red Sox jerseys? And then I was like, no, the Red Sox are wearing and I was like, that's different.
It's almost like they're doing the City Connect for the Bulls, like.
Yeah, and they got the City Connect for the Mets for like the slate gray, like asphalt, like concrete jungle kind of thing. The Cubbies wear one that says Wrigleyville across them, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it was weird to see them all the kids walking out on opening day yesterday, and I was like, "What? This is a trip. These jerseys are off the chain."
That's weird.
Yeah,
different,
very different,
very different.
Cool. That's cool.
Never thought you'd see that in Little League, but
I know, right?
Here we are. All right, that's the end of Crack That Pack for today. Hopefully, we get that auto sooner rather than later. Stay tuned. There will be an auto pulled on the show. It's been a while.
That's right. I'm glad you didn't blow your load on the first packs.
Me neither. I'd like to get the auto. It's in there somewhere, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to our main topic, our city spotlight. Today, we're going down to Dallas, Texas, the land of America's team. One of the, I think the Rangers just won the World Series a few years back, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they sure did. And then, of course, we're going to go over the hockey team there, the Dallas Stars. Sorry, Craig, we have excluded we've excluded the soccer for time constraints.
Yeah, it's a lot when you're talking about all these different teams, especially big cities that have a lot of them.
Right. And we're already not going to know the hockey players, so we'll go over them. And we've also trimmed it down from top 5 to top 3. But I'm sure you will hear the top 5 mentioned in the honorable mentions.
And if you really want us to talk about soccer, why don't you guys tell us about FC Dallas in the comments?
Sure.
Because
if they
know more about the soccer players, that'd be great.
Yeah, we just don't know. So when we talk about them, we want to sound somewhat intelligent and like we know what we're talking about. Somewhat. But let's start off with the America's team, so to speak. That's what they call themselves anyway. The Dallas Cowboys of the NFL. Established in 1960 as an expansion team, the Cowboys evolved into America's team under legendary coach Tom Landry and blossomed into a powerhouse with 5 Super Bowl titles. Their legacy is defined by iconic eras like the 1970s Doomsday Defense and the 1990s Triplets Dynasty, making them one of the most valuable and scrutinized brands in global sports. We're going to have Bird read off the honorable mentions before we get to the top 3 list. Bird, take it away, my man.
First of all, let me give a shout out to our buddy Chase that's been on the show a couple times. He is a big Dallas Cowboys fan, which means he is usually sad during football season.
You don't meet many Dallas Cowboy fans who are just sad. I just got that. You don't meet many Dallas Cowboy fans who are just kind of semi-Dallas Cowboy fans. Okay.
No, they're very Dallas fans are very loyal to their team despite their owner.
Correct.
But the honorable mentions here on the list, I just had to shout out Chase real quick. But the honorable mentions, the first one here is a guy that obviously we grew up watching in the 90s, and that is Michael Irvin. He was a ridiculous wide receiver, very high energy. I don't know why, but yeah. So he was just he was very high energy. Like if you know, you know. Another one here is a guard / tackle for the Cowboys, also in the 90s. Larry Allen, widely considered one of the most physically dominant linemen in NFL history. He was a bad man. He was definitely a guy that you wanted protecting you. If you were, say, the next guy on the list, Troy Aikman, the quarterback in the 90s. I'm curious because I have not seen these. I have not seen this at all. This is the least amount I've ever seen the notes before we got on a show.
Okay.
Because we had some stuff going on this week that we were like, oh, okay, and we're like, maybe.
Sure,
okay.
Buddy. So I was done with these notes quickly too.
You were, you were, and I'm so proud of you for it. But I was curious. I don't know who's on the list on any of these lists. So
okay.
I'm just seeing this for the first time. Troy Aikman was great. He was a lot of fun to watch. I think he was clearly a benefit of having another guy that was on the team that I'm guessing is on the top 3. So I won't mention that person's name because I think it's coming soon.
Don't.
Another guy, Tony Dorsett, a legendary speedster who held the franchise rushing record for years. I think he was pre the guy I was talking about actually just a second ago. I think he was
I didn't put the years on here. My bad.
Yeah, I think no, it's okay. I think he was late. I remember seeing him though. I remember watching him play, and I think so. I think he was like mid 80s, potentially. Prior to
he played in the NFL for 11 seasons until 1987.
That's what I was gonna say. Mid 80s is what I remember knowing the name of Tony Dorsett.
Yeah, he played for the Cowboys 77 through 87.
Yep, that checks out. Okay, then I was right. He was the guy prior to the other guy.
Yes.
So. And finally, the final honorable mention is Mr. Jason Witten, who actually, I believe, is Chase's favorite player that's ever played for the Dallas Cowboys.
I remember him pulling out some Jason Witten cards.
He is a fan of Jason Witten, the gold standard for consistency and the team leader in receptions.
What up, Chase?
Which is crazy that tight end has the team lead for receptions for the Dallas Cowboys.
Right. Yep.
Which tells you his longevity and how important he was to the team.
Agreed.
As he played for them.
Agreed. All right, let's get into the top 3 stars here. The guys you should be looking to collect if you are, besides Jason Witten, unless because he's your favorite player. He's his Lou Dort.
I mean, yeah, I think he's probably maybe a little more collectible, a little more collectible than Lou Dort. But
hey,
I love Lou Dort. I'm here for it, but I just don't. I think Jason Witten has
probably more
popular country over the country than Lou Dort.
Absolutely.
More people know about Jason Witten.
I'm just saying it's comparable.
Look, man, I love Lou Dort, man. We know this. He's
in
your
the
guy.
collecting world, not the accolades world, buddy. Okay,
yeah, it's fine. I'm not judging.
Right. Number 3 for the Dallas Cowboys, and we're going down to 1. Just FYI, is the guy you were referring to with Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith. He is the NFL's all-time leading rusher. He's got 3 Super Bowl rings and a record 18,355 yards. He is the most productive player to ever wear the star. And we've got his rookie card here from the 1990 Topps traded. I'm not sure what that means, traded. I don't know if that's a different collection. But that's what the PSA label says, just FYI. This is an 8 for some reason. Looks pretty centered to me, so I'm not sure why this scored an 8, but whatever.
It's heavy on the top.
That's what she said. Okay. Number 2 for the Dallas Cowboys is Roger Staubach. He is labeled Captain America. He led the Cowboys to their first 2 Super Bowl titles and established the franchise as a global brand with his legendary late game heroics.
Yes, Mr. Staubach.
Okay, now I'm looking at this one. This is a terribly off-centered card of his, but it is autoed, and the auto's a 10. But the card itself is a 4, and it is a 1972 Topps.
Yeah, it's clearly cut really far to the bottom and right. Yep. It's the outline of the Cowboys section here is almost off the card. It's almost they almost clipped it so tight that the card was chopped in half.
I feel bad for the guy who got this actually autographed because he's like, dang it, I don't have a better card than this. He's gritting his teeth.
You know what though? That's still,
72. You're before the junk wax era. So
yeah, and you got Staubach's autograph on a card. That's cool.
Cool.
That's a win.
The number 1 Cowboys player is Bob Lilly, a defensive tackle. He was labeled Mr. Cowboy. He was the first draft pick in franchise history and became an 11-time Pro Bowler, anchoring the original Doomsday defense. And we have a 1963 Topps, looks like near mint 8 of Bob Lilly there.
He looks like a big old country boy.
Right.
Yeah,
definitely. And the throwback Cowboys unis that they still wear today on occasion, I believe. Yeah, those are kind of the original. I think those were the original Cowboys uniforms. Just FYI, I believe.
This prior to my time. I have no idea, sir.
Prior to my time too. So if you know better than us, please comment and let us know. Let us know, please.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Texas Rangers, who are actually in Arlington, but close enough. That's the Dallas's team for baseball. The franchise began as the second incarnation of the Washington Senators in 1961 before moving to Arlington in 1972 to become the Rangers. After decades of seeking their first title, including a heartbreaking near miss in 2011, they finally reached the summit by winning the World Series in 2023. Absolutely.
So on the honorable mentions, the first guy on this list is part of that 2023 World Series MVP, Corey Seager, and he helped bring the championship to Arlington. So
I like him too.
Yeah,
he's one of my top players. I like in the MLB.
Okay. Another guy is Michael Young, the captain and franchise leader in games, hits, and runs scored. I don't even know who Michael Young is.
You don't remember Michael Young? I think he played in the late 90s.
I would probably recognize his face. Like, that's such a common name, though, like Michael Young. Like,
it is.
Like Steve Jones, you know? So sort of put a name. I mean, then it's like, okay. Josh Hamilton, his 2010 MVP season remains one of the most dominant peaks in baseball history. Now, this guy I remember. This is the one guy on the list that like totally sticks out to me.
Okay.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few players to ever record 500 home runs and 3,000 hits. Was he caught up in the steroids thing too?
I think he was, but he wasn't like the Orioles at the time.
Yeah.
And it was very, very late in his career.
Yeah. Okay. And the last guy is Buddy Bell. What a cool name to have. What's your name, Buddy Bell?
That's a very baseball name.
BB,
I feel like.
Defensive master who won 6 straight Gold Gloves with the Rangers. That's an impressive feat to win 6 straight Gold Gloves. Like, that means you were the best defensive player at your position for 6 straight years, you guys.
And at third base.
He was a third baseman. So he was,
hot corner, baby.
Hot corner. And
that's
he was,
right.
Yeah.
Take it from somebody who played middle infield his whole career, moving to third base for just playing softball has been quite the transition for me. Because it's so quick, like you
so
just
much
don't.
Faster.
Yeah, you don't have that time to react, and the hardest thing for me, Bird, is to like if it's hit towards the shortstop, should I cut it off or not?
Right.
That's the hardest decision for me to make, and I feel like if I do and I screw up the play, like if I was the shortstop, I'd be so pissed off.
Right.
Because that's what I normally played, and I know how that would feel. So, all right, let's go over the top 3. You are definitely going to recognize a lot of these names here, Bird. I know you will. So, number 3, Ivan Rodriguez, also known as Pudge.
The man I dosed most recently, or I recognize the most as Pudge.
Right. Absolutely. When nicknames were way cooler and actually thought through. Not just laziness, by the way, is what they do these days. But Pudge Rodriguez, arguably the greatest defensive catcher ever. He won 10 Gold Gloves as an MVP, in Texas, fundamentally changing how the game was played behind the plate. Absolutely one of the best catchers we've ever got to see play, Bird, for sure.
No, he was awesome.
Yep. Yeah, and this is a 1991 score traded. I believe this is his rookie card. Of Ivan tracing down looks like a foul ball.
Yep, looks like it.
Good job. Number 2, Nolan Ryan. And I know once we move to different cities, he'll probably be on one of those lists too. Just FYI.
Yeah, he better be.
Right. The Ryan Express, he threw 2 of his 7 no-hitters and recorded his 5,000th strikeout in a Rangers uniform, becoming the face of Texas pitching. not only on the Rangers, but in another city we'll probably get to shortly here as well.
Yeah, multiple cities that he was the man.
Right.
Basically.
Now, this is not a Nolan Ryan rookie because he was on he was a Met. Yeah, he was a Met rookie first.
Yeah, he went was his rookie. Then he went to Houston.
Correct.
And then he went to Texas.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is a 1990 Fleer league leaders, Nolan Ryan. Poor guy got a 6.5 on that.
I'm going to go on limb and just say he was, I think he was the best pitcher that's ever played the game.
Yep. Best pitcher to definitely. I don't think he ever won a Cy Young award either, which is
I can't speak to the guys that play. I can't speak to the guys that played in like the Negro leagues and stuff, like Satchel Paige and things like that prior to them coming into the MLB. But he's just an Iron Man of a pitcher. The stats on this guy, that the what he threw, that 14 innings in one. He threw 14 innings on like 3 days rest.
Yep.
Or he threw 14 innings, then he had like 3 days rest and then pitched again and ended up pitching like a complete game.
Didn't he take a ball off the face from Bo Jackson?
Yeah.
And continued to pitch the game in the game.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
The toughest guy,
he was literally bleeding out of his nose while he was pitching, licking it off, going, okay, we're good.
Guess what? I'm going to find a picture while doing my editing, and I'm going to put it up on the screen right here so everybody can see. Because that's just like a legendary
And if you don't know who Nolan Ryan is, if you're new to this and you've never watched Nolan Ryan play baseball, just look up like a video on the lore of Nolan Ryan and the things that he did. Pitched until he was 45 years old, until he blew out his elbow completely. But
he lived to pitch, man.
Dude pitched for a long time.
Yep.
Like long time.
Absolutely.
So.
Yep. And we bow down to Nolan Ryan. Just the name itself will live forever. Number one for the Texas Rangers, the guy who hates having his head touched, Adrian Beltre, the third baseman, defensive wizard, and a member of the 3,000 hit club. His Hall of Fame tenure in Texas solidified him as a local and national icon. I used to love watching.
Explain the not like this head touch thing. I don't know that.
Okay, so
I might have, but I'm getting older and I forget details about things.
I think it was Marcus Semien, right? The old A's player, Marcus Semien, who is an Oakland native, and that's why I love Marcus Semien. Just FYI, I want to look this up and make sure. I want it to head touching. Somebody used to mess with him all the time and like touch his head, and Adrian Beltre would hate it. Would absolutely hate it. Big Poppy used to mess with him. Okay, there's video shorts out there when Poppy would get on third trying to touch his head, and Adrian Beltre would he'd get so mad if you touched his head. He was just one of those people that did not like it. And whoever did it to him, like they knew it. They knew it. They exploited it, and it was hilarious, and I loved it. Our card here we have to share is a 2023 auto. I don't remember if he was in a rookie as a Texas Ranger. I'm not quite sure. He did play for a long time. I mean, to get 3,000 hits, man, you got to play for a long time in the MLB.
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. That is the end of the Texas Rangers. Next up, we'll move on to you got something to add to that?
No, I have something to add to the notes that you managed to leave off. And I've got to call it here before we move on to this next team.
Okay.
Unless I'm not seeing it on the notes. Do you have the Dallas Mavericks?
Oh, my goodness. I totally didn't. How about you pull that up really quick?
Okay. I actually did. I got some names here.
My man.
And I'll let you rank give me your top three from the players I list. How about that?
From the players you list. Okay, I like where this is going.
This is obviously not research, folks. I'm pulling this up live on my phone. It's AI generated. It's quick. It's easy.
Fair enough. Right. That's JT's fault.
Yeah. So I want to throw.
I'm going to write these down, by the way, so I have a reference.
I'm gonna give you like 10 players, and then you tell me your top three. All right. The number one, which I think falls into a honorable mention for me, is Jamal Mashburn.
Okay.
Then this guy, the next guy that they list here, I actually consider more of a Phoenix Sun, is Sean Marion. Then you have Tyson Chandler, the defensive anchor for the 2011 championship team. JJ Barea, also on that 2011 championship
Lakers
team.
coach right now.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that's JJ Redick.
JJ.
Or
Sorry.
is it Reddick or what is his name?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's Reddick, right?
Yeah.
All right, now we're getting the players that they actually consider in the top level here. Jason Terry, 2009 Sixth Man of the Year and crucial scorer during the 2011 title run.
I hate Jason Terry, by the way.
Okay, probably not going to make top 3 then.
Despise Jason Terry.
Okay.
And any Sacramento Kings fan should despise Jason Terry. Just FYI.
All right. Next is Derek Harper, who played from 83 to 94, tough defensive minded guard who helped lead the team to its first conference finals. All right. This guy, I know who it is. Do you?
Jason Kidd.
No, I wasn't there yet.
Oh!
He is going to be named.
Dang it.
But this guy, I forgot that he was on Dallas for a long time, or for a fair amount of time, was Steve Nash. Because for him, I always think of him as a Phoenix Sun as well.
Right.
So becoming a star in Dallas, forming a potent trio before winning MVP elsewhere.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Michael Finley.
Finley. Holy crap.
Yeah. Right. That's a shot. That's a name you haven't heard in a minute. A 2-time All-Star and reliable scorer who was part of the early Big Three with Nash and another guy that I'm going to name later. Next is
that one. I know. I do know, and I'm not going to ruin it.
Mark Aguirre.
Okay, I'm running out of room. I should have wrote smaller.
I know. It's okay. There's only a few left. We're almost there. Mark Aguirre.
No, you said it right the first time. Yes.
Yeah. The franchise's first All-Star and dominant scorer in the 1980s. Played from 81 to 89. Rolando Blackman from 1981 through
he made the list.
4-time All-Star and primary scorer for the team in the 1980s. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know Rolando Blackman was a 4-time All-Star. I'm not even writing his name down. He's not making my top.
That's fine. I figured, and now I believe the next three I read are what AI believes are their top 3 players. Number 3 for the AI would be Jason Kidd from 1994 to 96, 2008 to 2012, 1995 Rookie of the Year, and a crucial leader in the 2011 championship run.
One of my favorite players, by the way, just style of players.
And this is how you can tell it's AI, because AI doesn't know everything and it screws things up. Luka Doncic from 2018 to present is what they say. Whoops.
A little behind
Not
there,
so
buddy.
much, guys. Already a franchise cornerstone with multiple NBA first team selections, not for defense, known for elite scoring, playmaking, and rapid ascent into superstar status. I can talk. And I'm pretty sure, without ruining your list, this guy is going to be number 1. I don't think there's any arguing about it.
No.
But clearly Dirk Nowitzki, which played from 1998 to 2019. He had a 21-year run with them, which I forgot he played that long. Yep. The undisputed number 1, 14-time All-Star, 2007 MVP, 2011 Finals MVP, and 6th all-time in NBA scoring, Dirk Nowitzki.
Yep.
And not only that, but he was the guy that I think really brought the European game to the NBA, shooting the big men playing from the outside. That was I think he was the guy that I remember being like,
I think he perfected it.
Yeah, I think that's what I mean. I think he was the guy that was like, oh, we can be tall and still shoot threes. That's cool. Let's do that.
And foreigners can be better than Americans at basketball. Absolutely. Yep. And the guy to beat the super team of LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, when everybody thought they had it in the bag, they were going to win the finals. Dallas came in and Dirk just kicked their butt and won that first championship when everybody thought they would win. Just FYI. Yeah. And I think they got it right. I think it's Jason Kidd, number 3, Luka Doncic, number 2, and Dirk, number 1. I think that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Winning.
As much as I like Jason Kidd and don't like Luka, I still think.
Yeah, but Luka was pretty incredible.
He was.
First few years in the league when he came out.
Absolutely. And I'll dig out those cards and we'll put them up on the screen. I'm sorry, people. I can't believe I blanked that one. Wow.
I went down the list and I was like, Dallas Stars. I was like, that's weird. I'm like, normally he would go to basketball well before hockey. And then I scrolled down
100%.
And I was like, no, there's no basketball team here.
Nope. And that's see, you didn't look at the notes. You didn't get a chance to be like, what are you doing? How did you forget these guys?
But it's fun. It's fine. That was a fun way to do it, is kind of read it off to you and kind of let you. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll get the cards up, people. So we didn't forget about the Mavs, but they are definitely the Dallas team. Okay.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. That was cool. I like it. Little non-conventional, but it still works. Let's move on to the Dallas Stars. Some guys we probably won't know who they are. So let's just breeze through this. We'll probably have the Bird classic nod and go, yep, thing to them, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. There he goes. He's already started, people. Originally the Minnesota North Stars. The team relocated to Texas in 1993 and played a pivotal role in popularizing hockey in the Sun Belt. They achieved ultimate success quickly after the move, capturing the Stanley Cup in 1999 and consistently remaining a playoff contender in the decades since.
Fabulous. Let's talk about some honorable mentions. And for you hockey folks, please.
And I'm going to sound like an owl here.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. So let's talk about these guys on the honorable mention list. Jamie Benn, he was a left winger. I'm not even going to go through all the details. You guys can tell us about these people. Yeah. Jamie Benn. Jerry, Lehtinen. I'm going to say it with a French accent because it sounds more fun. Jerry Lehtinen.
Sure.
He was a right winger, a 3-time Selke Trophy winner as the league's best defensive forward.
There you go.
So, yeah, his offense was defensive. Eddie Belfour. This one I know. Ed Belfour, the Eagle, provided elite goaltending that anchored the 1999 Stanley Cup run. That guy I know. And you want to know why I know? Because he used to play for the Blackhawks.
Okay.
So, Ed Belfour, I do know. Darian Hatcher, defenseman, the first American captain, lift the Stanley Cup, a physical force on the blue line. Cool. Marty Turco. Turco. He was a goalie, franchise leader in wins, and pioneer of the puck handling goalie style.
All right. Now let's move on to the top three, see if we get any lucky guesses on who they are.
That's the first guy I know.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know any of them. I think I've heard of the name Ed Belfour before. Like, it sounds
We talked about him on our Chicago.
That's probably where I heard it then. All right. Top three. Number 3 is Mike Modano. He was the undisputed face of the franchise. He is the all-time leading American-born scorer in the NHL history and the player responsible for making hockey a success in North Texas.
Absolutely.
Sure. And we got
Mike
the
Modano,
1992.
I actually know who he is. And I
You know, the name does ring a bell for some reason, especially being the all-time leading American-born scorer, I should say.
Yeah, no, he's a stud.
We have the
I can't wait for you to read this one.
Next up, number 2. Give me a minute. Joe Nieuwendyk. Nieuwendyk. That's with the YK at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys saw this name, you would screw it up too. Don't give me some crap or give me crap. Who cares? We need comments. The 1999 Conn Smythe winner, which is the playoff MVP. His ability to score clutch, dirty goals in the postseason was the difference maker for the franchise's only cup. What the heck is a dirty goal in hockey?
I don't know.
I'm very interested. I need to look this up because this is kind of, I really want to know what a dirty goal is. That's really,
I don't know. I just know a guy named Sanchez that once got one.
A dirty goal in hockey is a goal scored through grit, traffic, and persistence rather than skill or finesse, typically occurring within a few feet of the net. Okay.
So it was like a brute force attack.
Got it. Yeah. You could have got me. I wouldn't have been able to guess that like in 100 tries. Number 1 for the Dallas Stars is Sergei Zubov.
You got it right. Well done.
The defenseman, most skilled defenseman in team history. He was the quarterback. So I'm guessing defensemen are more like quarterbacks, not point guards, which are kind of the same thing, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Sure. He was the quarterback of the 1999 championship team and one of the smartest players to ever lace up the skates.
Fabulous. Loved him.
And we got an O-Peachy, I don't know why it says double D on there. He must.
I don't know, but you got excited when you saw it.
The double D. Who wouldn't, man? Who wouldn't? Sheesh. I love when this show goes off the rails a little bit. It makes it more fun. All right. That wraps up our main segment, our city spotlight of Dallas. Sorry for forgetting the Mavs, but Bird came in with his cape and saved the day there and made it a little more fun. So way to go, Bird. High five, buddy.
Hey, I'm here for it. Not all heroes wear capes. Okay.
Oh, that's right. They wear Cubs hats.
That's right. Today.
Comic book Cubs hats, by the way. All right. Now we're going to jump into our next segment of What You Got in the Stack.
And now, time for What You Got in the Stack.
All right. Did I grab? Oh, yeah, they're right here. Here we go. There.
I hope you grabbed something.
I did. Why? Because you forgot?
Because I know. No, I didn't forget. I just, yeah, I forgot. So yeah, I knew last week's show ran really long, so I was like, man, I don't know. I should probably cut some time out and save some. So maybe JT tells me what's in his stack.
No worries. We will get through my stack fairly quickly here. And what's funny is I forgot this team, but I remembered the player and the cards. So this is my Dallas rendition of What You Got in the Stack. We'll keep it short and sweet here. All right, number one. Let's start off with the first team, the America's team. This is a card I actually pulled. I think this is this year's. What is this from? Mosaic. Yes. So this is a orange touchdown masters of Michael Irvin.
Got it.
From the 2025 Mosaic. So
there's so many lines on it.
So many lines?
Yeah.
You mean like the?
I was kidding.
I don't know. I like how they make like the big heads on these. Like it makes it a really cool card. I love big heads. Card. Yeah. So Michael Irvin on that. We've got I pulled from the Mavs a Luka Doncic card of 175. It is from the Phoenix. I think this is 2023 Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. Green laser of 175.
Nice.
Yes. And then I've got the only case hit from Luka that I have, which I do have one of these graded, this kind of case hit of LeBron's, but this is the Luka one. It's about a $40 card. It's the high voltage insert from the premium stock.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might get this graded at some point, maybe, because it is a kind of a rare case hit, super short print. But yeah, really cool card. I love these high voltage ones. So, hey,
you're so good bringing stuff from their stack. I'm so proud of you.
You're welcome. I remember to do what I do.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Way to go, Bird. I wish I had like
so for the crowd, the normal routine is we do the show on Monday nights typically. However, Sunday night is when I get to chill out and I get to just do I go through my cards and I pull out what I got for my stack and I've organized for my card pull of the week because I've usually opened multiple packs during the week. But today we're recording on a Sunday morning and Saturday was busy because I'm a dad and dad life is busy sometimes.
It is.
And that's why we're not recording on Mondays because I have dad life commitments with my children who are both athletic as hell. And so I have to go be a good dad because I like being a good dad. And so that's why I don't have something in my stack today.
Well, I live the dad life too, but my son is completely grown, moved out. I got all the time in the world. I'm just a dad to a pup now. So,
but you're a good pup dad too.
That's right.
A good dad, and you were a good dad to your son too.
Yeah, that's right. He's got great values. He loves his country. He serves his country. So thank you to him for his service. First and foremost, son, I miss you. Please call me, text me. It's been a while. With all the recent things going on in the world, I'm a little worried, but I got to put that in the back of my mind and just know that everything's okay. So love you, son. Miss you. Call me. Let's go to an A's game this summer because we didn't get to go last year. And with the way the MLB's going, seems like it might go into lockout.
Yeah.
Next, we might only get 2 years of the A's here in Sacramento, basically, instead of the 3 to 4 that they said. But that lockout would really put a damper on that. All right, let's move on to our last segment, Bird. Maybe he forgot this too. I don't know. I double dipped here a little bit, which is breaking the rules, but it's my show. It's our show. We can break the rules if we want. I love
it. Break it.
This one deserves a little echo too. So let's get to the card pull of the week.
And now It's time for Card Pull of the Week.
Woohoo! All right,
let's do it, man.
No Dallas rendition of this today. Actually, I did kind of stay on theme here. Why don't you go first? Since you had nothing last segment.
Yeah, well, and I also didn't have anything for this segment because I didn't open any packs all week until this morning. But I did open. Yeah, that's right. I was good. I was budget friendly this week.
Okay. Sometimes you got to do that, man. I get it.
Yeah, so. But this morning I opened one extra pack just for fun before the show to see if I could get a card pull of the week because I was like, oh crap, I didn't actually open any packs this week. But I got this guy, which is a Slay King EX from Pokemon. And
looks like a pig.
It kind of. He's slacking, but slacking really because his ability here is Born to Slack. And I'm here for that. I love slacking. Let's go.
Like too short.
Yeah, exactly.
But born to slack, not Mac.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And, but you know what? This guy is a slacker, but he's got a great swing, which, baseball season's coming, so that's fun.
Hey-o.
But he hits you with 280 points of damage, which is pretty freaking huge in Pokemon. So that's my card pull of the week because that's the best I got out of a pack this morning. Because
still counts.
I know. It counts. I'll take it. It's a win.
Counts.
It's probably a 50-cent card, but that's okay. I'll take it.
All right. Well, I've got 2 card pulls of the week, and it's just because I was a little conflicted. I wanted to stay on theme, but I also got something that I never got before. And Bird got one of these last week, a much better player. It is that chicken, the chicken insert that you, or not insert, but parallel, sorry, that you got of Aaron Judge, right?
Okay.
But this is of an A's player. I don't really know who this guy is, but he's from my team, which doesn't surprise me that it's a rookie because we always get a lot of rookies on the A's. But it is a chicken insert parallel. I keep saying that. It's a chicken parallel of Jack Perkins, a pitcher for the A's. But it is the chicken style, which is the first one of these I've pulled. So I was a little happy. At least I got an A's player. Hey, maybe I can go to the game, get him to sign it down in the bullpen, right? That'd probably be the best spot in the Sacramento stadium we've got, Rayleigh Field. Is it even called Rayleigh Field anymore?
No, it's like something Health Park.
Sutter Health Park.
That's it.
Yeah, it's Sutter. Okay. Maybe I can get down to the bullpen or something and get this guy to sign it now. But my first chicken parallel that I've ever pulled. And then I wanted to stay on theme, and I did pull this week out of, I think it was in the same 10. These were out of the 10s, obviously, of the Easter 10s of the Series 1. And we just talked about this guy. He was on the honorable mentions. Corey Seager.
Okay.
On the pink and
polka dot.
That's right. So that's pretty cool parallel there as well. So that was our card pulls of the week. I'm getting better with that knob over here.
The more you play with your knobs, the better you get with them.
Okay, I think that officially sounds the bell here.
I'm in the mood this morning.
Apparently, yeah. All right. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us on Cards on Blast. This was episode number 40. We made it all the way to 40. Let's keep going, Bird. I want to hit 100, buddy. I want to hit 100. That would be a feat. Yes, and then maybe we can get our followers to match our episode count.
Although if you guys don't start following us, we're going to have to sell pictures of our feet to try and fund this show, guys. So start following, get your friends to follow, get comments out there. Let's go. We want more of you to be hanging out with us.
Nobody needs to see pictures of our feet, okay?
I didn't say they need to. I just said we might have to. Like, times are tough, man. Times are tough.
You're right. Yeah. Share with your friends.
I need to buy more packs, man. I need to buy more packs. You know?
You got that, just like, what were we talking about here? Michael Irvin, his itch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, our itch is a little bit different than his. He likes to go skiing. We just like to open packs. Bird, tell them where they can scratch the itch of Cards on Blast.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys got to check us out on YouTube. That's the best place for sure, in my opinion. It's humble, but it's still my opinion. Look at that. JT is making faces.
You can't hear that anywhere else.
Yeah, and you get to see my face making super inappropriate innuendoous comments. It's good. You'll love it. But if you can't find us on YouTube and you don't have time to watch us, then you can check us out while you're driving your car. And on that, you want to go to Apple Music, Spotify, and Amazon Music. And if you're too much time to watch the show, come see us on Instagram. Tell us about what you want to see on the show. Tell us about your favorite card pull. Tell us about what pack you cracked this week. But let us know something. We want to know you live out there, please.
Yes.
But that's it. That's the places. That's where we want you to find us. Come see us.
Yeah. And we do not condone watching YouTube videos while driving. So please check us out somewhere else.
PSA, do not do that.
Or just put the phone down and have it on YouTube and listen. Okay.
All right, guys. Well, that's kind of it. And, maybe we just go build a fire.
They will.
Yeah.
They don't know where the bleep it's going, though.
That's true.
All right. Hey, for me, JT, for that guy, the bird, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Okay. All right. No, seriously. I think I'm done. Ooh, I think we're done. I think that's good. You finished?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the f*** are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that? Why don't we try that? Why don't we try that? Why don't we try that?